The girl noticed something strange. There were clearly two elevators in the mall, yet everyone acted as if they hadn't seen them. It wasn't until the elevator operator called her over that she stepped into the elevator. Still puzzled, the girl said she wanted to buy home goods. The operator told her they were on the 9th floor, but the floor indicator showed B for the basement, G for the lobby, M was the intermediate level, followed by floors 3 through 8 of the mall. R was the top floor. There was no 9th floor at all, but Martha didn't notice. Instead, she was actually relieved to be riding a private elevator. The elevator operator told her it was an express elevator. Taking other elevators to the 9th floor would take much longer. This made Martha feel insulted. After all, she had never heard of an express elevator. Soon they arrived at the 9th floor, but as soon as Martha stepped out of the elevator, she laughed. She thought the elevator operator was joking with her. There wasn't a single person in sight, but the elevator operator didn't pay her any mind and went ahead and closed the doors. So Martha hurriedly pressed the button to open them, but it was too late. She checked again. The mall was indeed completely empty. There wasn't even a single item on the shelves. She had planned to find an exit and head downstairs, but suddenly a voice called out to her. A female sales clerk appeared out of nowhere and politely approached her to ask what she wanted to buy. Martha told her she wanted to buy a gold thimble as a gift for her mother. Lottie then led her to a display case. When she turned on the light, there was indeed a gold thimble inside. Lottie said it was made of 14K gold. Martha looked at it and confirmed it was exactly what she needed, but Lottie asked her if she wanted to put it on her account. Martha was completely baffled. Who does she think she's looking down on? She immediately said she'd pay cash. Lottie was about to wrap it up for her. Martha agreed at first, but then said she'd go back and wrap it herself. But as soon as she turned around, she forgot to pay. Fortunately, Lottie reminded her, and she remembered. It seemed this girl had quite a short memory. However, her alertness was actually quite sharp. Just as she was about to leave, she realized something was off. Why would such a huge mall sell only this one thimble? And why was she the only sales clerk on the entire floor? Martha just wanted to figure out exactly what was going on here. For a customer, the place felt downright eerie, but Lottie offered no explanation. She simply said she'd welcome him back next time. Martha left, her mind full of questions, but she hadn't taken more than a few steps before Lottie called out to her. "Are you happy?" he asked. This annoyed Martha. After all, she was just shopping. What did her happiness have to do with him? Yet Lottie smiled and asked her in return, "Does it really have nothing to do with me?" This made Martha even more confused. It was as if her happiness should have something to do with him, but she had no idea what he was talking about. Just then, the elevator operator called out to him. He stepped into the elevator, his mind full of questions. Inside the elevator, Martha began to complain about this strange floor. He thought the mall must have hired an efficiency expert. An entire floor was dedicated to selling just one gold thimble, and that sales clerk was particularly strange, too. Just then, Martha noticed some scratches on the thimble, so she continued complaining to the elevator operator, blaming the mall for selling such a product. The elevator operator had no choice but to direct her to the complaints desk on the 3rd floor. The manager initially told her to return it at the gift counter, but when he heard that Martha had bought it on the 9th floor, the manager told him the mall didn't even have a 9th floor. Martha insisted to the manager that he